welcome back, diecast race fans, to the Sweet 16 of the Consolation event of the Dynasty of Dodge tournament, presented by Bay City Diecast Racing. As always, my name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. Tonight, the final 16 drivers will put it all on the line on this 50-foot drag strip for a shot at redemption and entry back into the main event of the Dynasty of Dodge. Here's a shot of our full bracket and our final 16. We'll start off with Group 1, Race 21, which has the 7th seed of Sawyer with Uncle Elvis Racing, taking on surprise contender Big Bentley with Bentley Wayne Racing. We seem to have lost our start gate camera there for a bit as Big Bentley grabs Race 1 advantage by a car length. Bentley out front early, and here comes Sawyer. Wow, was it enough? No, Big Bentley by a fender will move on. Bentley will face the winner of Race 22 between Hot Rod Chris with Team Fat Hand Racing up against Rooster with Madness Motorsport. Switch lanes advantage Rooster as he falls behind a bit but is just too strong. And we will quickly thank HRK for his time here at Bay City. And there's your matchup for the Group 1 final as we slide on over to Group 2. And our first matchup has the 15-seeded Todd Owen with RTR Racing, taking on surprise challenger KJ with New Jersey Drive Racing. Todd Owen on the inside lane. There they go. And KJ gets into Todd Owen and high centers himself on the divider. And Owen will take the early advantage. Race 2, switch lanes. Owen with the win will advance as KJ apparently has had enough. Todd Owen in the Group 2 final will meet the winner of Kit Kayum with Gen X Vintage Racing against Dangerous Dan with Herbie's Hot Wheels Skunk Works. Higher seated Dangerous Dan on the inside lane. Advantage Double D as we switch lanes. Kit Kayum on the inside, hoping the laws of gravity have somehow changed. And with little surprise, Dangerous Dan moves on to face Todd Owen in the Group 2 finals. Let's head on down to Group 3 and Race 25, where we'll find Peyton Blake with Bay City Diecast Racing, taking on Adonis Burton with V-Team Racing. Higher seated Burton on the inside. And there they go. And Burton will grab the advantage by about 5 car lengths. Switch lanes, Peyton Blake on the inside. Neck and neck out of the gate, and Burton goes off. And Peyton Blake grabs the advantage right back. Switch lanes, Peyton Blake can move on with a win. Not so fast here as Adonis Burton will have none of those shenanigans and grabs the advantage right back. Peyton Blake with the early lead, but can he hold on? No! And Adonis Burton will advance to the Group 3 finals, where he'll be taking on the winner of Race 26, which has Mike Mays with RTR Racing against Diego Roman with Diego's Diecast. Higher seated Mike Mays on the inside. Advantage Mike Mays will switch lanes. Diego on the inside now. And Mike Mays proves to be too much for Diego as he will move on to the Group 3 final to take on Adonis Burton. Thanks so much to Diego. Group 4 bracket takes us to Race 27, which has Big Romy with Rivera Racing up against Rubber King in that Cheerios car driving for a secret tower tuning. Higher seated Romy on the inside. And Big Romy will grab the quick advantage. Race 2, Rubber King on the inside needs this win to extend the matchup. And Romy decides to make that quite anticlimactic as he'll send Rubber King packing. Romy moves on to face the winner of our next race, number 28, where Cobra Kai Never Dies, Johnny Lawrence with Arlo Racing will be taking on the stock matchbox of Avocado Mercado with Club 23 Le Mans. Mercado with the early lead, and he will hold on to take the advantage. Race 2 will switch lanes, Cobra Kai and Johnny Lawrence in a must-win. And with the illegal swan kick to the face, Johnny Lawrence goes down to Avocado Mercado in 2 races. There's your Group 4 bracket finalists, and as day turns to night, we are down to our E-List 8. Starting us off again in Group 1, we've got Big Bentley with Bentley Wayne Racing, taking on Rooster, driving for Madness Motorsports. Higher seated Rooster on the inside. And Big Bentley down the stretch just pulls away. All right, we'll switch lanes, advantage Bentley, and Rooster needs a cock-a-doodle-doo something here. And Big Bentley, against all odds, will move on yet again and grab his spot in the Final Four. Let's jump straight ahead and see who he'll be facing coming out of Group 4. Will it be Big Romy driving for Rivera Racing? Or will it be Avocado Mercado with Club 23 Le Mans in that stock matchbox? Romy out early and he will run away with race 1. Switch lanes, advantage Romy. There they go. And Avocado Mercado will just give up, but he'll head home with the participation ribbon as Big Romy writes his ticket into the Final Four. Let's head on back up to the Group 2 bracket where we've got the highest remaining seed of Todd Owen with RTR Racing, taking on Dangerous Dan driving for Herbie's Hot Wheels Skunk Works. Pretty even off the slope, and oh, something happens to Todd Owen as Double D grabs the quick advantage in race 1. Switch lanes, let's see if Todd Owen is okay, or is this Dangerous Dan's race to win? Oh, and right out of the gate, Owen is loose, and Dan is gone. Thanks so much to Todd Owen. Dangerous Dan moves on to the Final Four. Let's shoot on down to Group 3 to see who he'll face. Adonis Burton driving for B-Team Racing will have his hands full with Mike Mays with RTR Racing. Higher seated Mike Mays on the inside lane. And Mike Mays won't waste any time here as he grabs the advantage from Burton. We'll switch lanes, Burton hoping that inside lane is a lot faster. And it may be faster because Mike Mays doesn't win by quite as much, as he will be our final driver to reach our Final Four. Thanks so much to Adonis Burton. Here we go, folks. The winner of these next 2 matchups guarantee themselves re-entry back into the main event and a shot at all the bragging rights of being the Consolation Race champion. First up in this David versus Goliath matchup, driving for Bentley Wayne Racing, it's Big Bentley. And his opponent, driving for Rivera Racing, it's Big Romy. There they go. Bentley keeping pace for a bit, but advantage goes to Romy. Race 2, switch lanes. Bentley on the inside will need a near-perfect run here if he wants any chance. Not this time, as Big Romy proves to be too strong for Big Bentley and makes his way to the finals and back into the Dynasty of Dodge. Thanks so much to Big Bentley. This is going to be a good one, folks. Up first, driving for Herbie's Hot Wheels Skunk Works, it's Dangerous Dan. Dan will have his hands full here as he's taking on Mike Mays with RTR Racing. And they're off. Dangerous Dan opens up a small lead and he'll keep it to grab the race 1 advantage. Switch lanes, Mike Mays on the inside needs this race. Dead even halfway down, Mike Mays by a car length grabs the advantage right back. Switch lanes, Double D with all the pressure right here. There they go, and well, that's one way to do it. Dangerous Dan, not taking any chances here, decides that Mays can't pass him if they're in the same lane. Switch lanes again, advantage Dangerous Dan. Does Mays have anything left? And Mays, with the parabola effect, bolts out ahead and takes the advantage right back. These 2 racers exchanging blows, neither refusing to give in. What a show they're putting on for us tonight, folks. Race 5, advantage Mays. Quick start for Double D. Who's gonna win it? Oh, who did win that? Dangerous Dan. This is incredible. Race 6, advantage Dangerous Dan. Mays fans on the edge of their seat. There they go. And Dangerous Dan will move on to the finals and back into the main event. What a matchup that was. Thanks so much to Mike Mays and the RTR team. Here we go, folks. Big Romy, Rivera Racing, Dangerous Dan, Herbie's Hot Wheels Skunk Works. Romy on the inside for race 1. There they go, neck and neck down the slope, and Romy will pull away to grab the advantage. Well, we'll switch lanes here, and Dangerous Dan is hoping his luck on that inside lane keeps up. Race 2, Advantage Romy, could this be it? And Big Romy is your Dynasty of Dodge Consolation Event Champion. Congratulations to Romy and the Rivera Racing Team, as well as a huge thank you to all our consolation entries, most of which will be making their way to M&M Racing very shortly. And a huge thank you to you as well, the viewer, for tuning in. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of the continuation of the Dynasty of Dodge Tournament, Round 2, coming soon. My name's Daryl and I've been your host. See you next time, everybody.